Kalala Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles. Salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. Um, Gonna try and say the less as possible in this video. So don't get a strike or anything. But there was a, oops. Alright, so there was your Jeremy Vine show, and on there was this the subject of getting the serpent's juice came up, and people are saying, people typing that they're surprised it got aired, etc., etc. Um, and the bottom line is, you're gonna have divisions, people set against each other on their view on whether they should have the serpent's juice or not. Um, you got active, famous people that are against you, but they tend to get shut down. I did a video on a singer from the band Blue, and as soon as I put the video up, he was saying how he was going on to talk about the charagma. Soon, he's not. Excuse me, he's not for it. But as soon as I put that video up, it got clipped. What happened on this show? You had you had Trisha Goddard, right? She, if you don't know, she just type her in. She used to do a couple of British TV. I want to remember she moved to America, if I'm not mistaken, and had a show on over there. She they was asking about the serpents spells, and you had the individual on the table, and he, I can't remember his name right now, but he had said that, it was about are they up for it for under 12s, and he was like, well, he's not. And usually it's true on this show, they don't really come against it, but they do open debates about it. But let's say you watch the mainstream media, the main BBC News is that news station is controlled. When it comes to anything, any kind of propaganda on the war in the Middle East, on the serpents injects on the on anything. Things of that nature. And so he basically said that he's not having it, nor his children. And he was talking about how, he's not, people are getting ill off having it, and things like that, which they, and then pretty much the last thing that he said is, because Trisha Goddard, he said he made a statement, and he said something like he's not got any faith at all in it, or he used a word, and she said, oh, that's a strong word. I'll put it in the description box or whatever, because it was I've first seen it on YouTube, but the person that had put it up on the YouTube put the link up there. But I mean, it was going around anyway, because it's on, was it on Facebook, which I don't have that, but you can go on it, watch the video, even if you haven't got one, because it's just a link. So or if it's any on any other, oh, actually it's on YouTube. I've got it on YouTube. Problem is that if you go to put the clip up and talk about the clip, guess what's going to happen? You're getting clipped. So you can't even do that. You can't even do that. So you know, so what I so what so basically he's made a statement and he said that he's not having that done over his dead body. Now this other female that's on the screen, and these are like to discuss the topics, but they was disagreeing with getting the the serpent's injects, the serpent's juice, the serpent's magic wand. Now you're gonna have people that are not gonna be up for it. And that's just the bottom line, man. I'm not really gonna say too much on this. It was just a quick one really. I just wanted to go into it. What the scriptures does say. Um you're gonna get to a point where, because you had a protest in France where they were sitting outside the stores and stuff because they said, well, to get in these stores you gotta have those things. So what they did is they stood outside they sat outside the stores, ate and all that outside. So this is what you're gonna have: rebellions. We're seeing it from all levels. That's why the scripture says he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor. So he's targeting everybody on every level to get this stuff. Um, and you're seeing mixed reactions. Rebellions. What does it say in the Apocrypha? It says that it talks about how they're not going to regard their kings or princes. So people are going to say, you know what, fuck the power, the government. So that's where we're headed at with this. So pretty much the link's in there. You can go and check the video out if you want. Well, I'll try and put it in there. Try and put the YouTube link in because I don't. We're not over on the other stream, other website. Because that website's a bloody. I mean, this is all controlled, but some of these sites are just complete intrusive sites. But yeah, so like I said, this individual on the screen as well, they said that they're not up for it either, and they was completely against it. So I guess it caused a stir, and apparently there was some other footage, you know, coming against the serpent's wand, spell, inject, juice that was clipped. So we're gonna start seeing more of this stuff happening. We're gonna see more people coming against, these policies, more protests. I mean, protests are happening globally. They are actually happening. Australia had some, they're having them. So that's what's gonna be taking place. So that's pretty much what it is. So it was a quick one narration. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.